Hi guys, welcome to another edition of the Red Carpet Rundown. Joining us today, special guest host, designer, stylist, and soon to be UT graduate, Cournelius Hector. Thank you for joining us, Cournelius.
Thank you for having me.
And today we are covering the BET Awards. They were last Sunday at the Microsoft Theatre in Los Angeles and hosted by Taraji P. Henson. Sean P. Diddy Combs received the Lifetime Achievement Award, and other highlights, at least for me, was when Jack Harlow brought up Brandy. For those of you who follow like hip-hop media, there was a whole thing earlier this month because he didn't know who Brandy was. He didn't know that she was Ray J's sister. And then she rapped about him. So I guess behind the scene they made up and he brought her out and she did that same bar. And it was a hit. And I also love that Lato brought out Mariah Carey for her performance. I love when the youngins bring out the legends, you know, because I think Ella May also brought out Babyface, you know. So I love those moments when we play homage, because I feel so there's a phase in hip hop where it was cool to feud with the legends versus honor them. So I love that we're back to honoring them. With that being said, let's talk about the fashion hits and misses. And there were many at this year's BET Awards. Let's get the ball rolling with Lizzo in Gucci. I'm going first on Lizzo because you all know me and Lizzo have a history on the show. I love this dress on Lizzo. And what is interesting is we've seen this silhouette of dress this award season. There was a girl who wore a pink version to the Met Gala or the Oscars or something, and we didn't like it on her. But I love it on Lizzo. Yeah. Love the silhouette, love the tatats, love the leg. Because it is never, because I am not fat phobic, and my thing is not for the fat girls to cover up. My thing is to dress in a, whatever your figure is, because skinny girls is make a mess too. Dress to complement your figure. And I love that Lizzo said, well, if you like covered up, pull a leg. And
a whole leg.
A whole leg. And it worked. I also, and you'll tell me if you agree, Kerby, I loved the hair and makeup. Was it a lot? Yes. But it worked for me.
Yeah, it worked. I love the that they paid attention to detail with everything from head to toe with the look. Everything was nice. And that little peekaboo undergarment that she has there was really nice. It was a really nice touch. And I know we spoke about the nightie, the glamorous nightie type of thing. This is how you do it.
You know I love a glamorous nightie.
This is how you do it.
It's a robe. It's a robe in terms of the silhouette. I like that the fabric, because you know shiny fabric can get tacky very quickly. So, you know, I really appreciate that she was able to not just dress her size, maybe again, but I just think where the cleavage is, where the skin is placed, everything was just perfectly done, and it wasn't like in your face, like, oh, I'm a plus size woman, you got to see my flesh. No, it's really tasteful.
Yeah.
And the styling, I mean, her hair became an accessory, and that was so smart. Instead of again putting a big chunky necklace like she's a drag queen, she's not. All right. So for me to hear again, this is like black culture of the 90s.
Yes.
Soul and whatever. You know, the bops is giving me a little bops too. Yeah. But it just made so much sense. The rouging here, everything was really well done, and it just. I mean, I don't really.
It's like an amped up version of Late Edges.
That's right. That's right. So I give Lizzo a lot of, and her performance was great, but this look coming from her, really, really well done, and I appreciate that she did
Just to jump on a point you made, because people also like to think that big people can't wear shiny fabric, and she proved them wrong.
She did, because it was the right one.
What's the right one?
Not Sati.
Right.
Devon, Jerome.
I think we have everything covered there.
Up next, we have Keke Palmer in Corner Eyes. We'll start with Devon.
Okay, so I am definitely seeing everything for the first time because I didn't watch anything.
That's fine.
So
the beginning first reaction, which we love here on the tubes. Devon's first reaction to the BET Awards.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel it's something that I need to sit with for a little while.
The mellow one? Why are you mellow? Could be young.
I don't know. I don't know if this is how the fabric is or if it's kind of like a patch dress type of a thing, like they take different fabrics and put them together
Like
to
a
create
quilt?
it. Yeah, like a quilt. I didn't like it for the BET Awards. I think it's too mature looking and doesn't suit her, who Kiki is, and her age and stuff like that. It's just not appropriate for that. That is, I don't know. I don't like it.
Brother Hector?
Well, this is a bias dress traditionally, silhouette. Why is this a bias dress? It gives very arts and craft bias dress. For what? Well, the designer, Cournelius, this is what they're known for, so I am not very surprised that something like this came from them. However, for
What is this that they're known for? Just to be clear.
artistic type of imagery on fabrics, and they keep things as well very simple. Granted, they do have some elaborate stuff, but this is what they're also known for. So for me, I mean, I love everything else. I love the length, the inches, as the people say, of the hair.
Okay.
The makeup is well done on her, nothing too busy, because again, the dress already is giving too much. But again, it fit this type of show. It gives me probably, she could have worn this for probably Nickelodeon award show. I mean, that's where I probably might have placed it and give it an excuse. But for the BT, yeah, I just think I am expecting a little more edge.
Yeah.
Where a BT award show, not, again, BT does not mean ghetto, right? But an edge, urban edge, I guess.
Yeah, that's
I expect from a award show like that, and I just think it's not hitting it at all. I mean, the shoe is nice. Everything else but the dress is nice. You know, I mean, it fits her well. It's not a problem. I mean, the dress is proportionized well on her. It seems made for her. But again, just the combination of artistic expressions on it just doesn't give a award show for me.
Personally, I love a mismatch moment. But mismatched, it's a wink, like it's supposed to be intentional and it's supposed to look intentional. So like there's supposed to be like something that, even though it's mismatched at links, but there's a color scheme, a pattern, grade or whatever. This looked like they saw it in the dark.
It's a motif, and all motifs should have a rhythm.
Ain't a rhythm.
Right? So something, even if you're making a motif of stars, you have to know how to place the stars, so that, and then when you take that fabric or that print or motif or whatever, you're putting it on the body, has to also make sense in how it falls or where it goes. And this is really, as you said, very mixed match. So that's why it's also not effectively translating as a really good garment.
It isn't. But the silhouette is nice somehow.
So, yeah.
That's in the picture of her.
You
But
wouldn't like
that's
the
what
other
I
one
would
either.
say. No, there's that other one from the
Other
front.
one?
Yeah, from the front, so you see where the pattern actually meets, and it gave a thing. It's not precisely meet, but you could tell that okay, this goes here, then it comes up there.
But then how does the top half relate to the bottom half?
The only part that I'm talking about that meshes is the top.
By the breast,
Yeah.
But the breast is the same fabric though.
Yeah.
all seem to be the same fabric. It's just whatever the
With the motif.
Yes.
Understand.
Yeah.
Devon Jerome.
I don't know.
It's
I
Kids'
really-
Choice Awards.
It would
I
look
wouldn't
nice.
even say Kids' Choice. It was just somewhere else. It just looked like it belonged like a South Spring commercial or something else. Not on a watch.
What about a festival? What about like Coachella?
No way, Jose. Coachella is a place that has.
I would say a commercial where you don't need to see much of it.
No, this is. I mean, if you're buying this to go on a little resort trip,
Yeah.
and you're on the beach.
Big hat on it.
A jazz festival.
Yeah, some shit
No.
thing and you go to.
Same cruise as
Yes.
The both of them could go out together.
Honestly, cut the green go
Pretty
quicker.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll go as a couple.
Up next we have Billy Porter and Rick Owens. Cournelius.
Gargoyle.
Hey, that's a disrespect to gargoyles.
Gargoyle. again, he is known for making these theatrical statements with clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I get that from him. Some he hits and some he misses. This was a miss to me. Again, I think the issue here for me is the fabric choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a problem, even though everything is droopy and this high bone shoulder and things like that. And the shoe is wicked if you really see the shoe. I mean, I love the shoe.
Yeah.
But again, very standard sports couch. That's what I'm saying. For your little new apartment. That's what I'm saying.
Furniture plus.
Furniture plus.
Furniture plus.
That's what I'm saying with the little wrap-up thing,
In this one singular episode, we've just ensured that no furniture store will ever sponsor us. American stores! American stores, we ain't come here, come through.
It's just, again, I know why he does it, and again, for the publicity and everything, and I know that's why he did it. But again, as an outfit, it's just for, again, the BET Awards. And you could see he had problems with it all night.
Yes,
even
during his performance, he couldn't move
walk properly. Yeah.
It's just.
I don't know.
I
I was surprised that he actually wore it for the performance as well.
For the whole night.
Yeah.
Usually there's a outfit change for your performance. Yeah.
There's a wardrobe change.
A wardrobe. What did I say?
No, oh god, that's just a reference. Like, this is not.
Oh, how's your name?
This is what pain looks like.
What it look like. What it look like.
I'm with you. The fabric choice is giving me horror movie cut. That shade of grey brown, horror movie cut. 1. 2, I feel like, I don't know if I said this before, the thing he did a couple of years ago at the Oscars was a moment, a fashion moment. With his jacket on top and his skirt below.
Yes.
And I feel like he liberated it. I take the free down and he run with it.
That's right.
And that's cute. But you say theatrical, I will say I feel like just what every look day after has been a cost.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, and your first word was gargoyle.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the hair doesn't work for me. And I love black, and in my mind I was like, would it look good? Would the outfit look good in black? No.
This is one of those things the color can't save.
This is one, like, this may have worked, like an editorial maybe, like.
On somebody else.
On somebody else, you know,
yeah.
so let's get the girls up, you know, so but not the BT Awards. And I have an issue with, like, once upon a time, like when I was younger, I'm not those, like I believe in the whole like suffer for your fashion thing.
What?
Once upon a time, when I was younger and dotish, I used to believe in the whole suffer for your fashion thing. Now that I'm at that age where I believe in, you know, sensible clothes, sensible shoes, I have an issue with being in an outfit where you looked visibly uncomfortable all night.
That's right.
All night. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Kirby.
I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it. The fabric choice. I don't know what is the purpose. Like, what's the reference? What was he going for? I don't know what it is. Was this the only thing on the style rack? What, like?
Because this is a choice.
This has to be a choice. This is not a walk in the store like, ooh.
I
No, and it was made by a designer. This is not something that a stylist necessarily pulled for him. This is something that he would have had consultations with the designer.
Not the C word, it's custom.
And this is what he wanted.
Consultation. For this end, look, is a consultation.
But I think the biggest miss here is the fabric choice. I think if there was some other way.
This fabric in a full body suit, from the shoes go up in something where you have something big on the shoulders or whatever on the different body as well.
It could have been.
It could be something.
A big moment
yeah,
on top,
it could be something. But right now, as it is there,
I think if he would have done something different with the hair and make it a whole look.
It's disconnected.
It's
whoever it is, it's disconnected.
Because even with the makeup, when he closed his eyes, so there is an illusion that you would normally.
Let me do like you. Explain to me what is that? What's
so I'll tell you.
Clown makeup, is it?
Like
clown makeup.
So you know, like there is a makeup technique where you know, like when the sun is setting and how it looks on the water.
Yes.
Right. So there's a makeup technique that gives you that over the eye, but he wanted it over the eye and under the eye as well. So it looks like he used glue and put like half of a sequin on top and half a sequin on the bottom.
Okay.
Because when he was doing his
No, you are so right.
because when he was doing his presentation or something like that and some interview, you were seeing it. So as he was speaking and blinking, you're seeing that it's a solid piece of thing. He stuck there and it just moved because remember it can relax onto the skin. I don't know.
It's a miss.
Off camera, we had a discussion about like stars being the face of a whole team that is behind them. And I think what happens with some stars, and I don't know because I'm not one and I don't be there. I feel like they're surrounded by yes men.
Okay.
Because you can't tell me nobody in the room wasn't like,
Really,
This,
no.
but let me tell you my problem with him as an individual. Well, this is based on what I would see on social media and stuff like that. He has a problem like some black people. Is that, okay, you're black, you had a fight for your blackness, so whatever the case is, Black Lives Matter, and then you're queer as well. And I think he has made an impact in the culture, black and the gay one.
Yes.
And he doesn't have to be overdoing it, and he just constantly overdo it. And I don't know why he does it. I don't know if it's a case whereby he loves the attention that he gets or whatever
I
the
feel
case
it's an
is.
attention thing.
Because he does just overdo everything that he does.
understood.
When he was doing, sorry,
Go ahead. No, go
when
ahead.
he was doing the ballroom thing, like shut up. He just, we're here and we're queer. You said that whole night from his interview onto the stage. That's all he's saying, and we know that you're getting the opportunity now. You and the community is getting the opportunity now to present something to people and make them appreciate you more. But you keep throwing this thing in people's face. Okay, get that out of the way. Let's deal with the actual issue. And that's all he does do all the time.
And it's kind of sad because we have people like Elton John, who's another like queer icon, who don't do
the
these
most.
kind of things. Yeah, it's a lot. You're saying now getting your, you won't say 15 minutes, but you know you're now having your moment.
Your moment.
You're kind of spoiling the moment because I don't know for anybody else. I personally, every time I see Billy, I get annoyed.
I do too.
Oh, okay.
Not annoying.
I think probably he's just sucking.
No, the thing is, mine is sorry.
Go ahead. No, I just,
It is annoyed. It is annoyed.
Yeah.
I get annoyed because, okay, so when I saw this look, I was like, okay, this is interesting. And the more I look at it, then he starts to speak. It's like it derails everything.
Because from the time he opens his mouth, that's it. No matter what role he in, you just see Billy.
He always believes that he has to prove a
Pretel.
point.
It's always that.
The category
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I tire.
Corn? You touch you up a couple.
no. I just think he's all of what you're saying is probably totally correct, because I just think for me he's probably stuck in a feeling that he has to deliver this overly cosmetic
Theatric track.
thing. When I mean I've seen him in more subdued looks, and you know he's been okay, but I think you're just, because he's been doing it and feeding us it all the time, you expect Billy to come with some extravagant thing. But this was just a really bad choice, and hopefully the next one, and it's usually very gimmicky. There's some kind of gimmick in the look.
The sequence,
Right?
The sequence
So-
is gimmick. Today, the gimmick is sequence.
You know, so I hope to see him in better.
Because we watching it and it's like, for me, like right now, I thinking about it, it's like a constant, like Pretel was in 1987, this is who Pretel would be right now.
Today.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think happens to a lot of celebrities when you like pay attention to them as they go along? Some celebrities like reinvent themselves as they go along, and others seem to be stuck in a particular era of their brand. So this to me is like why this is like the equivalent, not really equivalent, of why Madonna Banks is still outside.
It's true.
Why Jennifer Aniston still doing interviews in bed with her husband on camera.
Why?
because that's the brand.
That's what they're known for.
So I think you might be right where he feels like, well, yo, this is the brand, I must get him.
He feels that he's obligated to give these type of outlandish looks all the time. And this one was really, there's some I could excuse. And some were good. Let's not say like all of them were bad. But this
wasn't one of the good
wasn't giving it, especially for BT Awards, where probably I'm not sure if it's good to say for the first time there was a queer presence on stage and things like that. So I think more could have been executed here by him. So I'm a little disappointed.
I mean, a openly queer presence. I don't feel not queer presence on the stage before.
Well, Nas X performed last year and kids.
He did, you're correct.
But then I heard a little backstory. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Lil Uzi Vert. I couldn't find out who he was wearing.
Balenciaga.
But he went Balenciaga. Like, we know for sure that his underwear is from Balenciaga. Kerby.
I like the look, it's cool. Yeah. I like it. I like everything about it. It's giving Balenciaga.
So like we said last episode when we were talking about the Emmys, about every cover having a vibe and like an expectation. I expect this from a rapper on the BT carpet.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, like it doesn't have to be ghetto. This like it still looks expensive. It still looks intentional. Because I feel like sometimes the fellas just look like they just, oh gosh, dear, what's in 5 minutes?
I had to get something.
I pass it.
Right? And like I'm not usually a fan of sagging, but it worked in this particular instance. I can't fight it.
It's hip hop, it's rap music, it's expected. I think the colors work well with him. I mean, there's nothing spectacular there. But again, it's a clean look for what this is. Again, urban. With these rappers and these artists, they wear their underwear to be seen. So I don't want to take away from that. I mean, that's just what they
do.
Right? It's a trend, it's a style, thing. This looks like a leather pants. Yeah.
Looks like
so I mean, I give him thumbs up for at least trying something with a little edge. The red bomber jacket, seen before, but it looks like it has a very suede texture. So if it does, I mean, that I'm so glad.
He pushed it with the material.
Right, the fabric choice, nice, because usually this is probably a leather or a denim, and so it's good to see at least he's playing with different.
This is what urban luxury looks like.
Yeah.
What it looked like.
So I think for what it is, I would give him a good pass, and I'm so glad he didn't overlay himself with a lot of jewelry. Because usually that's what also follows.
True.
Because usually they have one like both 16.
Yeah, but he has that cuff, that links, and those chains and those rings. And he's fine.
Devon, Jerome, what it look like to you?
It looks good. Black and red is always like a...
Red, white, and black.
Well, it's not black and white. It's always like a...
It's a little Chris Brown...
I was...
8, 9...
I was seeing Michael Jackson at the initial
okay.
thing of it.
Okay.
It's like an urban Michael Jackson.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Does he still have the diamond on his forehead?
No, he took it out.
Oh, okay.
What is tattoo is?
Yeah, the thing just looks suede.
It is suede.
Yeah, it's a suede jacket.
And that elevates the look immediately.
Up next we have Black China was Tiger Pum Pum. I couldn't find the designer. I couldn't find. Your faces are killing me. I couldn't find the designer.
Foil paper, gold.
I want to find something nice. Her hair looks nice.
But she usually does that hair.
Right.
I mean, that's nothing spectacular there.
Her hair looks nice. She has a nice strong body. Like she has her nice forearms. Her biceps look nice.
I actually love the bodice area. This kind of Thailand.
It's very Thai.
It's very Thai Miss Universe kind of national costume category.
Yeah.
So can we put it there?
But it did not follow through with
at the bottom.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
The bottom look like after they make the bottom, they say, oh shit, they should have 5 minutes.
Let me get some clothes.
Wrap this day.
Pin it.
but the bodice is absolutely impressive.
Yeah.
But for
Absolutely.
the BT Awards?
I could give it a pass.
Oh, yeah.
I could give it a pass for the BT Awards. Again, all of this bling, all of this extraness. Bling is probably not a word in 2002.
What did the
We
kids
don't
say?
even know what year we are.
What-
2002.
Are you a time traveler?
yeah, but yeah, it's just I'm drawn into the piece, which is that's what it's
The
meant
boss,
to
yeah.
do.
Okay.
That body area, but other than that, the dress doesn't have anything else to it. I wish it did more.
You should did more?
I wish that body area come out like I remember some years ago Nicki Minaj probably did something where it it was like it's a corset, but it also came out at the edge. It was giving, I wish that was giving
Okay.
that.
Like the vibe carried
Yes.
through at the bottom.
Yes.
So maybe like the same spike out thing at the bottom. I can see it.
I could see it, but my problem is the way these girls are shaped.
Yeah.
Every dress is not for every
They-
body.
yeah, and they don't have. They remember they have.
You can't do the part on the train, I think.
No, he's right.
Go
He's
ahead.
right.
Yeah, they have bodies that she,
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B, Nicki, all of them. They have like these obsessive work done that when they wear certain things, it just look problematic. So like, okay, if Haley Bailey was to wear something like this and do that hip thing, she has small legs, small waist,
Yeah.
everything will look.
But Cardi B some years ago also did an avant-garde.
On this, because at this angle, not looking down there, the hip is giving down already.
Yeah.
Like when you come out here, it's,
Yeah, it's a lot.
it is.
And then the hips doesn't match the hip don't match the thighs, so it's always look like bigger hands, like
Okay.
like,
Okay.
Like Bachak?
yeah. Walking on
Bachak China.
Bachak China.
Oh my god.
That's not too loud.
Oh,
Could be.
I agree. The bodice is really nice. Something should have been done differently at the bottom. And I could remember there was an image of the makeup as well. The makeup was,
I love the makeup.
yeah, I love the makeup too.
The
The makeup was nice.
If it's one thing about China, she gives us a strong brow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we said.
China does look like Tiffany from Bride of Chucky.
Oh.
That's not where any of us thought that was good.
That's
But he's not wrong. But he's
That's
not
not
wrong.
where any of us thought that was
she
good.
looks exactly like Tiffany with the blonde hair and everything.
It's just
Look at
about
her face.
Just about
That's a plastic face.
Listen, we have to remember again at the end of the day, these people are entertainers
And their careers
and their careers
hinge
are,
on looking youthful.
yeah.
And soft and supple and what.
Well, I wasn't going there. I was
Because that in
I was
South-
speaking-
all
We on, all four of us on a different maxi today, boy.
I was speaking about what they wear to awards ceremonies and stuff like that.
Alright.
A lot of times, we may think a lot didn't go into a lot of thought didn't go into this outfit, but they probably had a whole team that went and said, okay, so this is gonna look bad on the red carpet. Let's go see how we're gonna swing this. Do we need this pressure? Do we need this attention right now because we have this happening later?
Right.
This or whatever. and
So you
stuff
know
like
she
that.
just lost that lawsuit against the Kardashians and now they're suing her for $300,000 US for the legal fees. So maybe she say, I need work. Let me remind the girls like,
Yeah.
rent my address there. Let me go on the carpet, remind the girls are still out
Yeah,
here.
because certain things that they wear, not this, but other things that they wear, it's like these people have.
You did it for the
money.
headline.
You had to be doing it for the attention.
Okay,
You understand?
Yeah, I agree.
I could see that.
And I'm sure if a study would be done by some university. Which camera is mine? This one down or that one? Aye.
Ask for a grant, tell them to do it.
No, I mean, if some university takes studies of these things, you'd realize that a lot of these people who dress poorly or they say the wrong things or they do the wrong things, something happens later in life, something major happened, like this girl whose name I would not call because I don't know how lawsuits work. She tried to kill herself because she was sleeping with this married man, and then boom shot, her album comes out a year after. And what is it about? Infidelity. And you make your money.
All publicity.
No, my friend.
I don't know.
All publicity.
Somebody go find out.
You'll find it after the break.
Yeah. After the break, yeah.
We'll be right back.
Everybody ready to go to break.
Next we have Novi Brown in La Fallée Dion. Novi says her dress was inspired by the aesthetic from the
Gift?
not a gift, no? I'm not calling
We don't know she ain't.
It'll come back to me. From Beyonce's Lion King album.
The gift.
That's not the gift. What's the other name of it? Black is King. That's what she had on shirt. It was inspired by the aesthetic from the visual album.
Okay.
Black is King.
Okay.
For me, I just feel as though if we don't know who you is, because we don't know who she is, she from a show, God bless she. And you're coming on the BET Awards red carpet, and it's the BET Awards. Give me this. It's giving black excellence. It's giving figure. It's giving I'm not a size 0, but my figure is still figuring. It's giving hold this hot leg. And it's another one of those instances where they chose a simple silhouette. They chose what the detailing would be. We know where the focal point is, kinda. Because as much as I love the hair, I feel like the hair and the dress battling for the attention a little bit.
Okay.
Our resident beehive.
So, I don't know who she is. I don't know who the individual is. At first glance, I see it. I was like, okay, it's a nice old dress. One thing, but then
A little dress. This is a gown.
a nice little dress. Because if you decide that you're going to give this explanation as to what your reference is, you have to give them more than that. It's a nice dress, but for what you're referencing, I'm gonna need more.
It's not enough for them.
It's not enough for me.
Could be
The hair is a lot. The hair really, but it's a fight. It's a fight between the dress and the hair.
The hair gave an Atlanta hair show.
No, but is it braided hair?
I think it's locks, actually.
Oh, it's locks. Okay.
Kirby, you look so conflicted. I want to go to Cournelius, but you look so conflicted. Help us resolve it. Talk to us. What's on your spirit,
You said
beloved?
black excellence, and I was wondering where.
What?
Yeah.
Am I the only person that likes this dress?
Probably.
Okay. Novi girl, Novi. I like it.
So
Novi and American Social. Remember who's on this side tonight, eh? Go.
I would break this up into two things. From head to take off the dress, just below there.
By the necklace.
Nice, yeah. Nice photo shoot, nice face,
Face,
everything. The hair would go the thing and just skin after, right? But the dress,
Because the dress
It's
could
giving me
the
dress
could be
form.
like fashion show where have multiple versions of it.
Right.
So if you want to come on a show stopping red carpet, I need something that will stop the show. It needs to be the last dress in the fashion show. That will not be
The last dress. Okay, I am on.
yeah, this is one of the dress you put in between.
In
that,
between,
that
like-
is it kind of melt between
Yes.
what the show started, so we'll be coming down to type of a thing. For me, it doesn't, and especially too because, well, for us we don't know her, I
And
don't
she's
know.
being
And you don't
talked
want
about,
to.
so
No, I don't want.
Let me
to.
see if I over here. Cournelius.
I think
Back me up.
I think she executed well.
Right.
Do I think it's a wow dress? No, it's not.
Right.
However, I love the shell.
Do you think it's black excellence?
No.
Exactly.
Let me do like a secondary school report, because this is black. Job well done. Is it black fair?
It's fair. It's fair. I think a dress like this required, again, I'm for the natural hair.
Right.
But I just think it needed a different do. Because
You sure that is perhaps more?
because it's not, I'm getting braid from it.
Yeah.
I could be
It
wrong.
looks like great to me.
Do I have a
But
close-up?
I'm getting braided hairstyle, but I think it should have been more up rather than behind her back, her head.
Oh no, I don't
You
have
know?
a close-up.
But the dress itself, granted it is simple, I think it's effective for her body type. I like the high slit in the dress. If it didn't
Yes.
have that, it would have taken, it just would not have gone
Anywhere.
nowhere. So I think the nice asymmetrical, neckline. I hope the back carries the same. Also with, again, it's proportion because remember the asymmetrical is going this way. So it's not fighting each other. So it's well balanced. So it's going this way and then the slit is here. Right? So I give her, in terms of length, it's good. The shoes a little.
That fuzzy thing not supposed to be there.
Charlotte Street slipper.
Yeah. Not even Charlotte Street, they gave me a little, the A-word shoe.
Not Ati logo.
Ati logo.
I don't know why I help you. Let's go to the next one, sir.
Right?
That's what don't be drink.
Yeah, there's that. I don't think it needed a strap shoe. I think it needed more of a solid, solid round, shoe.
A pump.
Yeah, not with your shoes, your toes showing, that kind of thing. It would have completed it. Again, I think she executed well. The necklace, fine. It's not
I feel like she needed a band for the right time.
Yeah. And I expected a little piece or something with this, to be honest, too.
You know, I love these shows where we dissent. I love it and I don't love it. I love it because it opens discourse. Up next, we have Summer Walker in Laurel Street. Now, it was a mini skirt with pasties covering her nipples. And the look was controversial, but not for the reason why you would think. She and her stylist both indicated that the look was referencing the Hmong people. The Hmong are an indigenous people who live in the regions of southwest China, Vietnam, Myanmar, Laos, and Thailand. Their culture is extremely rich with creative embroideries and intricate jewelry is part of their traditional clothing. Now, many members of the Hmong community online were critical of Summer's look because it sexualized their culture and they found it to be inappropriate and cultural appropriation. Especially after her stylist admitted to borrowing from Hmong culture, others weren't feeling the fit to begin with, Hmong or no Hmong. Cournelius.
Yeah.
You gonna pong the Hmong?
Yeah, I'm not ponging. Yes, I am ponging.
I don't know if I
have to be truthful. Again, cultural appropriation is such a thin line, and we are in a time where a lot of people are, sensitive to such, and people, because people are history and culture is history. And I think once you're going down that direction, even for like collections that I'm inspired by, because I am one that is inspired by culture. I have to be very careful with how that is interpreted because not just about saying you're paying homage, but cultural appropriation also has to do with where you get your materials from. Are you getting it from the source? Are you ripping off? What is the intention? What is are you giving back to the same people?
Or you're just making a costume,
right? Or you're just making a
what
costume of it rather than just elevating it and making it more modern or whatever it is. But again, this wasn't executed well here at all. Again, I'm here. I mean, she is part Asian, so I get it. But this could have been from what I'm seeing, the source material is here. That could have been an entire gown, and that's partially what even in a lot of Asian cultures when they're doing these pieces. It's usually in a very elevated form of look.
Yeah. So like even if you wanted to pay homage to the Hmong,
go there, make it gigantic shoulders, and I mean even
or get somebody from there, a designer from there to collaborate with you, so that way you know for sure we had the Hmong
and nobody could not have really
Hmong but make it fashion.
Yes.
Because we've seen in RuPaul's Drag Race and these different places where this
when she came out as a dragon,
right? Even oh gosh, they had a Thailand
she's from
a Thailand judge or something like that, and the entire season on the show was cultural
homage.
Homage.
Yeah.
But it was elevated, so you couldn't really say it was it wasn't whatever, but doing it in such a very skimpy way. I think with your breasts outside.
For a quick piece of context, some people online believe, I'm just making sure everybody's still with me, nice, that the skimp was to dissuade their pregnancy rumors.
Okay.
That's not the time for that, baby. This is not the time for that. You deal with that and go some other show. Or do that in a vlog.
Or do a photo shoot.
Yeah, but not with this context. And she, I know she will get over this, and some other thing will be in the news, but this is no. And then your tattoo showing, your oil up itself. I guess sexy for some people, but
it's just not working for me at all.
Just nothing in a part of it is giving elevation.
The hair looks nice.
Yeah, the hair is.
She's a pretty
the hair and the face giving me a nice little Pocahontas kind of feel.
And even that.
Yeah. Because, that's the initial thought I get too. Like, you could see it like that. But.
Devon, will you pound the man?
The monk pong itself. The monk pong itself. It's not going to work for me at all. Like the hair and the face. I was even thinking, I was like, okay, she could probably do it in a music video, this kind of look, but her music is not gonna represent this. This is something more for Doja Cat to do, or something. Yeah,
excellent.
And Doja could do it, and she'll be fine. But something about Summer in this is not right at all.
Kerby, will you pound the man?
I'm not gonna pong the bong, I'm gonna pong Summer. It was poorly done, and like I said, if you look at this, the only thing this screams is sex appeal, the breasts and the whatever the case is. If it's a case whereby you want to pay homage to a culture, whatever the case is, it could be tastefully done. This doesn't make sense. Like Cournelius was saying, which I thought he was going to talk about. They had one contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race. She was from Thailand. And she actually did a full thing, and it was like this same thing here, but she made an entire gown, exaggerated shoulders, and it came down in a tail as a dragon. And that's what you do. So when you look at it, okay, this speaks to the culture of whatever, Thailand or whatever the case is. This don't speak to no culture of nothing. And she still looks pregnant.
I think she just wanted to be in the news.
No, you all know I love tatas. Nobody loves tatas more than me.
Me.
You know what I mean? We love tatas. Hi, tatas, we love you.
It depends on the nipples on the tatas.
Right, can I paste it big?
So if she have one of them big things, no, I don't like that. It must be nice and
Like
Cardi B,
Cardi have a big one?
Yes.
Can we big? Why do we know that?
Because she had flashed it in something.
Yeah, she's had nudes.
She had flashed it.
We can't put that up on screen for reference, guys. You know Google that.
Like her areola looked like a sausage, the sandwich sausage.
Who's?
Cardi B's.
Like Bologna?
Like
No!
Does it look like that?
She areola.
Looks like what?
Like a ham sausage.
That was hamburger.
You know the circle one?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Look like
solid?
hamburger
But her nipple itself small. She just have big areolas.
Yeah.
I like little nipples.
She nipple small. Her areola is what
I'm hearing you.
As in the whole, you want the whole thing. You want the whole
I know.
nipple areola complex to be small.
No, I have no problem with that. I said the nipples.
Nipple itself.
That's why I keep saying
no.
Now back to my fishes. I love tata.
I love tata.
But, and this magnitude of revelation of tatas in a different setting, like you said in the music video, not necessarily representing Hmong and them, but the bodice, the harness, not referencing the Hmong in a music video.
Fine for what it is. Yeah.
What if she did a golden kind of breastplate in the shape of the breast?
She said, well, yeah.
It's nobody.
No, but what I'm saying, if she would have done that, do you think
They would have
that toned it down a bit?
It would have.
It would have, but then she'll end up into the superhero type look.
Right, because that's what Wonder Woman wears in the second movie.
Yeah.
And costume and does a
already
breastplate
problematic.
with what the culture
is doing.
Right. So
and they don't want to make it a culture, a costume.
So this is not well
that's what she did.
So for me,
As a
'cause
concept.
when I was putting the looks together, same thing you're saying, and same thing you and I discuss all the time. I saw the look and I said, wait, I want to read the thesis. I want to read the thesis because in my mind at the time, I thought maybe she's making a statement as they ban abortion. She's, my body, my choice.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But when
she probably could have swung that along with it.
And had she swung that way, because people in those parades, people in those my body, my choice parades, they do the pasty and pom pom short thing, yes. Right? Can't tell me what to do with my body and my breast swinging. But once I googled the thesis and it wasn't that, and it was referencing the Hmong and them, I was disappointed and I had to side with the Hmong.
Did you found pictures of the Hmong culture?
Yes. And while I get the reference, I get the outrage. One, I know she mixed with some kind of Asian. Is she mixed with Hmong?
You all Google that.
Because when I Google it, says she's of African descent. And then Cournelius informed us that it had Chinese in there.
I read that she said she has.
Everybody
has
to be mixed with
I mean, let's look at her.
Maybe she did her ancestry.com and it says she's 10% Hmong, so she said get on the 10.
10, probably 2%.
Look at she eyes, it's 10.
Surgery could get that. Relax yourself.
It's 5.
Surgery on a good makeup artist.
She still looks pregnant.
For me too.
Yeah, she still looks pregnant. And then breasts hanging.
But not low.
Well, I mean, that's natural.
All breasts does hang. Up next we have the legend, the icon, the soul hip hop queen, Mary J. Blige.
In Cache.
I was like, why is she in Tony Awards?
In Tony Ward. Here's my issue with Mary.
Wait, you said just not in Cache?
Yeah. You really let me get a sponsor.
Another sponsor? Lord.
Go on.
You say Cache, I say baby shower. You know the game that is played where you had to make her outfit out of toilet paper? It's giving, it would win at the baby shower. It is not winning here. However, just to reference our old show, Mary have edges.
Not that. Yeah, because I was thinking about it because I was like, wait, is her hair pulled back? Yeah. And you did say she always in a band. Yeah. But she's not.
The hairstyle is a win for me.
And then the neck is given, girl, I was in an accident last week Friday.
I'm had a little problem.
And then I had to find it on the model because sometimes it's about the proportions.
It looks good on the model.
Well, the model size and you know, Mary J's size, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
I think it's more for a more slender body. Mm-hmm. Even though Mary J. Blige at her age, she looks great. Listen, Mary, I like you, but it's just
I like you.
Sis and the sis.
The silhouette doesn't fit nicely or it doesn't complement her body. It's just for more of a smaller figure to me. Mm-hmm. But it is a nice outfit. It's a nice garment.
No matter the body, I do like the necktie.
That could have, but again,
you need a neck. You need a
because that hair, that hair, you know, I'm okay with it being there, but it's just.
Me too.
It looks.
You know, very often when humans are lying, their voices go up.
Yeah, it's just.
You know, you have to up a little bit. You really okay with being there? Come, beloved.
It's just.
Take a breath and tell me shit.
No, the truth is, I like Mary J. Blige. I think she, for her age and she looks good. Mm-hmm. But this silhouette, this garment does not do justice to her because it's for more of a slender body type. That's all I want to say.
Brother Young.
Greetings.
How do you feel about Mary's look?
Mary's look tonight is just like when we discussed it for the last award show, when I'm like, Mary has proven herself to be a legend. She doesn't have to prove anything. She doesn't have to fit in any particular bracket. She could be herself and wear whatever makes her feel comfortable. This dress to me seems like I'm trying to fit into a bracket again. Like from the waist down for me could work, and something else different should have been happening on top.
What about a bralette?
That can work, right? But it reminds me of course, again, it's like you guys have established yourselves within whatever industry, whatever community you're in. You don't have to continue to be pushing this envelope as in like, I'm here. You already made a statement. You understand? You're supposed to be setting trends. You're supposed to be a Rihanna or a Beyonce. You understand? Set the trends. Don't try to fit within the parameters that people putting up for you. That's how I feel about the outfit. I like the shoe though.
It's just somber mood because we do love Mary. Devon.
I like her hair. We go down there.
Because we was looking for her edges last time.
Yeah.
We find out.
And it looks good. She drove a big foot.
Do we like the strappy shoe? I like a strappy shoe.
Yes,
It works for
We
this.
like the strappy shoe.
works for
You
this.
see, we like we do Mary the same thing we do the other girl. We do this, we don't do this. Kiki. Obviously, you're Jack Harlow. Now, I know you're probably wondering why Jack made my list. Here's why Jack made my list. Jack and Lil Nas is friends. BT didn't get Lil Nas nominations. Lil Nas was vexed. Jack is his friend, and in solidarity, Jack know he does comedy carpet looking a hot mess anyway. He said, "I'm for my friend Jersey and send a message."
That's it.
That's what he did for me.
Message received.
Yes.
That's it. There's something much to talk about. This is a
T-shirt and a pants.
from Ross.
There went Ross.
You know, the references, people. The references. It's a Ross T-shirt.
Devon.
That's a one. That's a one
Not a one watch! Right next to 1,000 tick watch.
Yeah, because that Lil Nas end up going crinkled by tomorrow in the dryer.
That's true. So message received, Jersey wash next.
H&M pants probably.
And that keychain thing he had, that when I was in secondary school, we had that to make sure we don't forget the keys for we locker.
I just didn't see how that go with a T-shirt, but you know.
Maybe that's the key for your locker.
I just hope that's not coming back.
No.
So up next we have our speed round. Keep it fixed
Yes.
up, right? Here's how it breaks. I know you need to the table.
Yes, please.
Right. So, our outfit comes up on the screen. Keep it means you like the outfit as is. Right? Tens across the board, she did it. Blah.
Got you.
Fix it means I like it, but change the belt, change the shoe, change this, right? So,
Change your person.
dump it.
Change you.
Right, so for a fix it, you tell me what you want to fix.
Okay, so then.
Right, you tell me what you want to fix. And then a dump it means it's unresolvable, make a fix this, do not cross gold, do not collect $200. Yes?
Got it.
Nice. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes. First we have LMA and Carolina Herrera.
Keep it for me.
Kerby.
Keep.
Cournelius.
Keep it.
It's a keep for me as well. Next we have Chloe Bailey and
Keep
Nicholas
that. Keep.
Gibran.
Keep. Hold on to that for
It's
dear
a keep
life.
for me as well.
That's the hair Billy wanted to have, but he
That's the
couldn't
hair
do
Billy
it.
wanted to
You didn't have
have.
the
He
packs.
had-
You didn't have the packs, eh? So,
They ran out.
You don't have a tilapia.
Unless you have Cynthia Erivo in Louis Vuitton.
Keep it, actually. Yeah.
Fix it, I don't like the
Fix it,
belt.
I don't like the belt. Yeah. It should be a solid belt.
That's it.
I don't like this period.
Nah,
You dumping it?
It's not my cup of tea.
I like shit.
You can dump it.
Yeah, I'll dump it.
This was it on the runway.
Yeah, for the designer that it is.
Yeah. On the runway, I like it.
Haley, also in Nicholas
I
Gibran.
just think the fit of this was bad. That the bust part and down here.
So gorgeous, huh?
Let
Yeah.
me check.
She's the little mermaid.
Yeah, she's just perfect.
Oh, I don't like that. That not midriff. What you would call that one? That little slipper.
Hip. That slipper hip.
That's a hip. A peekaboo hip.
I see what you're saying.
And the thing is, she don't have plenty hips for this.
Yeah.
Is
That
it a
needs
fix
to be
or a
fixed.
dump?
That needs to
I
be
think it
fixed. It needs to be take out that.
And something what she taught us, let's see that a little
Lift.
lift. So it's a fix.
But how you could lift with something like that though?
Tape, tape.
The clear tape.
Under the bra?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You learned something today.
Yeah, I learned like I don't.
Yeah. So next time you need a
I'll give
lift.
you a demo before you.
Is there some matter there?
Okay.
But her hair and makeup is glorious.
Jesus.
She always is.
The girl
Up
is-
next we have Giveon. And silence.
You know, like when you have to go to a church and you must like, look, put that on, come stand for a picture at the same time, Father, you stand up like that.
He looked like a Black Woody from Toy Story.
Oh my God. So it's a
I
dump.
can say fix it. I kind of like the pants, to be honest.
Not the fit.
Not the
It's
fit
too
of
long.
it, but I like
It's too
the,
long, it's
I
too
like the
baggy.
pants. And
The jacket could be a little bit longer for me as well.
the jacket could have been
The
a
jacket could
different
be
fabric.
stay there, no. The jacket could stay there, but the pants will have to change.
But is it a cropped jacket? Is it a long jacket?
Yeah.
Where is it hitting?
And the fabric of it seems to be dull also. So
Only dump it. Only we read.
I would fix it.
Okay,
There's a
Devon.
lot of fixing.
I would fix it.
It's a lot of fixing.
Kerby?
Dump.
I dump it.
It's a lot
That's
of
too much work.
fixing. No, it's not plenty work.
Up next we have Janelle Monet
Girls.
and Roberto
Ooh.
Cavalli.
This was
Give
giving
me a
me
pants.
life.
Give me it.
This was giving
Give
me
me
life.
it. Give me your pants.
You don't like it, Cournelius?
Is a fix for
Just gave me
me.
parachute, but
I love it.
I don't like the embellishments. I don't like the flower and I don't like the red
Love
things.
it.
Oh no, the flower I don't like.
The flower could.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
flower.
flower,
like home
the
girl.
flower like
It's like Billy at
Yes,
the
Billy,
Met
yo.
Gala.
it's brooch.
Brooch.
Good.
I like this.
You like the
but
red things?
there's a photo that I
The
saw.
red things.
Red?
The red, these red.
Gem
That's
looking.
not red, it's
That's
silver.
the
It's just
This,
a
that's
reflection.
the of the
not
carpet.
Yeah, that's the same things as have on leather harnesses all the time.
Okay, you can keep this.
I love this
But I like the
because
flower.
oh shoot, sorry.
I like the
Touch
flower.
screen.
So it's a picture
There's a
me.
picture
I
that
don't
they
know.
had when the breeze just caught it the right way. It had this nice cascading down. It looked really nice.
Proving
I
Cournelius
love
tried to
it.
look like a parachute.
It didn't look like a parachute. It looked like a glamorous parachute.
It's a dump for you. It's a fix for me. It's a.
It's a keep for me.
They said in unison.
Good for them.
Keep, look at that.
Yeah.
I love the hair and
Come
makeup. I
through,
love the hair and
girl.
makeup.
Yeah.
But actually, you have Ari Lennox in
Ooh.
Nedret.
Tosh.
Let me hear.
In Nedret. I went secondary school. We syllabalizing this. She's in Nedret. Ta si ru glue.
Yeah.
I sure it's not that. But
That's
okay.
what there you go.
Yeah, that's what Google will pronounce it.
It's a lace.
I like it.
I like it. If you could keep it.
Yeah.
It's Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Reunion special?
A reunion special.
I would dump it though, but that's me.
No, I like it. I like it. It's giving them.
Fix it. Take off the other sleeve thing.
Nah.
No, it
Leave
gives-
it.
Like I say,
Yeah,
I'll keep it.
I need the
and
sleeve.
then becomes
You need the
her type
sleeve.
of a-
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets too simple.
It has nothing else.
Rick Ross.
Bye.
Dump.
This is
Garbage.
This is really surprising
This
to
is
me.
garbage.
Why is it surprising?
Because
he's a fashion icon.
Because he's
Oh,
worn better.
gosh.
He has one better.
It's the legs.
The rattan
Oh.
jeans,
Mhm.
this little water pouch thing on his arm.
That's probably the only good thing there.
The water pouch.
It
The,
looks like
the leg
when
harness
you
is the
go-
only
When you
good
go
thing
hiking.
there.
Oh my
I would
god!
wear that in
And
a
then-
heartbeat.
and then-
eh?
and
This
then-
QRC shit is it.
Then if you should break this look down and check how much the cost for each thing that he has
Have
on,
on.
the price of the shirt and the
Mhm.
pants and whatever. It'll just be a case of not styling things properly
But
and
yes.
not wearing it
No,
to the
but
right
let's-
event.
Here's my
Dirty.
issue that
This is not to wear nowhere, but going.
No, what I'm saying is if the shirt would have been worn with something else.
Kerby, nah.
What do you mean nah? What's wrong with the shirt? There's nothing wrong with the shirt.
Look at that.
It is very youth fest. Going to youth fest. Like,
See, I
you know?
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. School
Some
shirt.
school children going
Oh,
going
no,
to.
no.
Going from.
There's
Not,
no-
not even.
It's not
Not,
even-
not school children today. Like
Yeah.
probably in my days.
Not going to. Coming from.
Probably in my days they go in youth fest.
They're coming home from.
Yes. Yeah.
They go in youth
Because
fest.
not even these assets go in anywhere with that.
Yeah.
I like Shane's.
Rick, just send me
No,
this
it's
in
very
my
shit.
size, the shirt, not the arm.
I just want the like harness.
What, for a shirt dress? Because his.
No, I said my size.
Oh, okay. Look at that dirty jeans. Look at that. Who
Yeah.
wears that now?
He does.
He does.
I mean, he has money, but he can do better. He can, and he has done better. So, no.
Up next, we have Saucy Santana. Saucy is in. Oh gosh, I had it somewhere. It is. It is. He's an Aria. It's a fix it for me. Now, Dua Lipa wore a version of this dress on Kimmel with the boot in black.
Yes.
And that worked for me because I like the boot in her. But again, what is the focal point? This Muppet boot or this dress? The Muppet boot or the dress? The Muppet boot? Or the dress?
It's amazing how you Rick Ross back to back.
Where have what? Rick Ross went back to back?
No, I say it's amazing how you have Rick Ross back to back, like 2 versions.
Oh.
Cournelius, you keeping you fixing your dumpling?
It would fix it.
I would fix it, and I would fix it by getting another type of shade or gradient of that boot.
Okay.
I like the fuzzy boot with it.
Not even black.
Because this is almost giving a little of Chanel.
The yellow alone.
The
full.
jacket dress.
Yes.
Is giving. It's not the Chanel textured wool fabric, but
Chanel sponsorship.
but it for a wardrobe coming out, that type of thing. I like the look, but it's just the boot could have been. I prefer a matchy situation going on here.
And the boot is the green and yellow is too off.
Yes,
Too
off. I know it's in light, probably the light of the flash, probably.
Maybe it is on, just not in this photo.
No.
It ain't on in no photo.
Whether it's overexposed or
The
not,
color is the color
the
there.
colors is still there.
Yeah.
Even if you change the saturation and all those different things, they don't match.
It
Period.
just,
Are you keeping, are you fixing, or are you dumping?
I would just change the shoe all completely, not even a fuzzy shoe. Because I think if you wear a fuzzy shoe, it's a statement piece. And the whole silhouette of this whole this jacket dress type thing with the exaggerated hips and stuff like that, that's a statement by itself. So I think that could stand alone, and you don't have to necessarily have this big thing going on with the shoe.
But it is Saucy Santana, and that's
But-
why I'm
right.
giving a little pass
This
because
is what the girls wearing in Miami? Miami too hot for this?
no, but just his.
It's not what the girls are wearing in Miami, it's personality. What he's
Understood.
talking about.
You know,
I will say, I
I
know
mean,
this,
he wants to do the thing with the nails.
and they walked in.
Yeah.
Right? So
no, I know they have different brands, but when we look at Saucy and we look at Billy,
Frida.
I feel like this is how you give an aquarium here,
Okay.
give the girls a queer moment, and it's not a
The only
costume.
person I want queer moment from is Lil Nas.
But it's not a costume. I know you're upset with him because he talked about Blue Ivy here.
I only recently heard about that.
Right.
And then
And he's still
and
going
then he
through therapy?
decide.
You upset with him from before?
No, he come on there and watch and wear Beyonce green.
This is Beyonce Green?
No, for his performance, he wore the Beyonce green.
What is Beyonce Green, friends?
What do you mean with Beyonce?
Send
No,
me.
let him educate you.
Oh!
Lip slip.
This is
Get a neck
YouTube.
close.
Listen to me, listen to me. I had my button bust for that one. I'm keeping that.
Educate him that one.
As in from, it's the Too Good to Be Alive performance. Well, say that.
I just said it's Beyonce green.
Okay, cool. I know the shade of green. I'm back. I know I'm back. Am I back?
Yeah,
I'm back.
You should not be going
I had
in this place.
yeah, I didn't have my GPS, but I'm back. So you performed in Beyonce Green after you had a feud with the girl,
Well, he didn't have a few.
because she don't feud.
We
But
don't
the
do that.
song samples Crazy in Love. So just like we was talking about how she named earlier, he's paying homage.
Oh, but thing is, he'll never get Beyonce on a stage with him.
I know, but he's paying homage. That was his apology.
It better be.
Up next, you have Dominique Jackson.
Dump it.
And how I feeling? Is this the same designer as Kiki?
Dump it.
Dump it. It given several kerchiefs.
What's the name of that place that sell kerchief and hat and anything you could buy in the store for $100 and something?
Not Mother Life.
No, not Mother Life. It's a it's kind of more like a oh god, like you're going on like a resort, whatever. It's her. It had it in Trinity City Mall upstairs. Everything in the store.
Bijou Turner.
Yeah.
It's giving Bijou
Yeah.
Turner.
Yeah, that's what it's giving.
And
Like,
it's not a
you
wookie.
go in there and you pick up 16 of the things that they have, and you whip it up together. I think what she
Hi guys,
wore.
welcome to the Bijou Turner
Wait,
challenge.
hold on.
What you have to do is take 10 kerchiefs from
Dominique?
the store and make a gown.
Dominique's identifies what he, she, they.
She.
Well, I just asking.
Sorry.
You have to be very
Yes,
thing.
that's
So, she what she wore for the BET Meets Ballroom performance, that was more given than this.
Right. Is that a wookie?
Understand? No, that's the hair.
She she have?
Oh, it's blue here? Okay.
Yeah.
Braid is very thin.
It's braid.
Not full.
It's a dump.
But with that said, I love the makeup though.
Clearly, she and Billy went by the same hairdresser.
Oh, really?
I don't.
Love the body makeup.
Anything.
I love the makeup. The makeup nice and clean.
I work in.
I like the nude lip.
Wow.
I love the makeup.
I like the nude lip.
But you are
The makeup
professional,
artist.
So,
No, the makeup is good.
Do you like the earrings? You looking for something like nope. Dominic could look something like the purse. I like the clutch.
You can't even see it.
Is that I rest on it.
you know those girls? Sheeting, bedding,
Bedding! It gave him bedding. It gave him bedding like childhood bedding. Right?
tropical safari sheeting. Yes, I said it here. It's on.
I don't know. It's like
Dumb
I
pants.
cannot.
There's no garment. There's no
I
quilt.
cannot-
We don't.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that.
And also the fit and all says that it looked like cheating and truth. Eh?
I can't even find a way to convince a client for me to put them in that.
No way.
Stick you, Dominic Jackson with this.
And then she's like, "Who is Dominic Jackson?"
Say you don't know who Mother Electra is. So friends, we arrived at that point of time in today's program where we choose the best and worst dress
Oh God.
for the BET Awards.
Let's just take a review. Lizzo is my best.
Yeah.
Lizzo's also my best.
Yeah, let's go for me.
And the worst.
It has
Just
to be.
now?
It has to be from that set.
No,
For
it could
me,
be
I
funny.
loved-
It could be funny. Keep
I
different
loved
numbers.
it's Chloe. I loved Chloe.
It's an excellent.
Yeah,
Somehow.
the silhouette and everything. So
Yeah.
Yes.
really nice gown.
And I also say in that same vein of branding, I've come to accept that Chloe wants to be that sexy girl, and I feel like this was an elevated version of sexy. Because the focal
is.
point is metatats,
And she's
but
been wearing a lot
I'm
of
giving
black.
you whoosh.
Yeah.
tatats.
She's
And
been wearing a lot of black.
And she's wearing it well.
Yeah.
And remember, based on her performance, when the performance she had on like lingerie looking things, like just very things. So
What's
to
the
wear
performance?
something covered and
Surprise.
elegant like this looks good. The contrast between the two. She's sexy.
Who's always stressed?
Oh, no, I'm changing my.
Look at you.
So we have two.
Because a lot more work.
You have-
placed
Yeah,
into this.
yeah.
Into his versus Lizzo's?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, not versus, but
Don't do that. Only forget to Lizzo hair and makeup. That was work. And all that is part of the outfit. Because this is a clean face. Lizzo gave us the swoosh on she breast on Lizzo face.
You know what is beautiful
It
about
is.
life is that we have choices. So we chose her, you chose, and you
I
chose
know, but you just
Lizzo.
convinced Cournelius. I'm trying to convince back.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Convince, but convince.
That is even. So
Fine.
we'll be the
Yeah.
both of them.
We pick Lizzo, you pick
So the
Chloe
worst.
Bailey.
Ah.
And which is incredible
worst
because they are both people who we used to pong in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lizzo and Chloe.
Well, they have had their misses, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
so I'm so proud that they hit to the worst used. Is it a gender neutral person or you have a list?
It's a list.
It's a list because.
Give them the list solid. But oh gosh, they have to come back in
Billy
PowerPoint.
Porter definitely started off the
Yes.
the thing for me.
Mhm.
Rick Ross, no
Billy
way was
and
safe.
Rick Ross.
Yeah,
Just,
Billy and across.
You know,
We leaving this year she breast outside without an award?
I was getting to her.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I rushed you.
No. Those three for me.
Billy, it's Rick and it's Summer.
Yeah. I think everybody else, even though I don't like Monet's stuff, but it's possible to me.
Who?
Jenna Monet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're leaving Jack Harlow alone because he was supporting
Yeah, he
his
was just.
friend.
That's okay.
It wasn't.
That was nothing.
It wasn't
That
trying
was-
to be.
Yeah, and even so, it was still cool. It was. He's sort of like. What? That doesn't sound
Let me not try to elevate a t-shirt.
But that's just how some white boys are.
Yeah, but let me do an elevator t-shirt and an H&M pants.
White boy.
It's-
And-
White
Understood.
boy on BT.
Coming off the pedestal.
it's
Come
just-
down from
Come
there.
down from
I
there.
still wouldn't give him a passes because of that, but I don't think his intention was to
But
make.
the pants didn't look thing, you know. Where it is?
He's
Where
on
it is?
top.
No, it's an H&M pants,
Right there.
probably.
The pants looks tailored nicely.
It's okay.
Yeah.
His only intention there was to do that with the
It's
t-shirt.
true, and it had no loops, so what the. Okay. The pants not too bad.
The pants looks
It's
good.
a nice soft pants.
And it could be nice if we're going to see the shoe. Hi,
Good.
good night.
Change shower.
Yeah.
Who is or are your worst dress?
Boobs out.
Summer.
Uncle Big Boy. and
Ross.
what's she name? Listen, all the ones that I said don't look bad, and that one was all she think from the story.
Dominique
Dominique.
Jackson.
Oh yes.
I didn't even want to push it in. It just looked like a bag of cloth. Like, you know when you have all
The
the
bag of, do you know what it is?
The scrap.
The scraps! The bag of scrap. They tried, this was the bag of scrap challenge. Devon, who are yours?
cultural appropriation. The bat.
That's Billy.
That's Billy. Sorry, Summer Walker, Billy Porter.
And Youth Fest.
And Rick Ross.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. And the bag of cloth.
I'm
Sorry, Dominic Gill.
We love you, Mother Electra, rep for the country, girl from Tobago.
You are ballroom.
You are ballroom. Right.
But not yet.
All push goes zipped. I'm going to have to agree. Summer Walker,
Billy Porter.
Billy Porter,
Rick Ross.
Rick. So summer it is the appropriation, and then it just didn't look good, and it didn't squash the pregnancy rumors.
Yeah.
Rick Ross, because where we going in 2022, Rick? What was the destination? Dominique, because you are ballroom, and you could do better. You have a Mugler contract, girl.
This is it. This is it.
And what I'm
She could have come in with them Mugler bodysuits and done it.
Yeah, and the thing is, it comes back to what I was saying about when they had the opportunity to introduce ballroom to BT. It was like that performance was like, ugh.
Was that like done?
Liam, you was
Yeah.
there?
No, the host was there. Wesley.
Balenciaga. What's your name?
The big mother with the big breasts.
What's her name?
I forget your name.
Something. Anyways, from House of Balenciaga,
Balenciaga.
and she thinks she.
But that's all she could
Wow,
do.
what was she wearing though?
Tutu.
Actually,
Big
Yeah.
tutu.
a basket or two.
Listen to
Two.
me. Listen to me. I think when you get an opportunity to do something,
If it's an
Especially-
introduction, it's supposed to make people want to know more. Not watch it and be like, what?
especially if you're going into an environment
You like it?
where you are
No, I would
getting.
just like to know what's the background story, because again, we can say this and that.
I think it was a hurried
Probably
counterpoint to Lil Nas
Yes.
X.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Because they did. I think these. I mean, you've seen them on other shows, and they have dress.
That's exactly
Okay,
what it was.
and so it was.
They have dress and
I
it's
just
a
They
full
probably
on
asked Billy
production.
that same night. That's why he probably didn't want no extra
No,
clothes.
I
I think they didn't have
change.
enough time,
Yeah.
and, to get budget probably.
But here's the thing. If you ain't had the time to do it.
BT.
And because they also had the BT Hip Hop Awards, which is a separate award, or did you really want to push back? Pick up Legendary to come off the internet and come on TV. Not Legendary, is Legendary? That's the name of the show. Or bring queer content to your channel. A 5 minutes mess.
Well, BT did miss with that, where I think that whole
BT does miss a
Legendary
lot.
should have been a concept and a project
For BT.
Like, it is a black queer art form.
Yes, but
So yeah, if it is you want to push back, because the young man has a point, and if it is you are
Who young man?
Lil Nas, there is a long, clear, blatant history of homophobia in the black community. If you are black entertainment television and your
They
whole
can't
point
make
is to disprove this young man who has just said this, a 5 minute hurried low budget performance,
It's
don't do
nothing
that.
to do with.
It's a plaster.
but again, I expect that from the conglomerate that is, because they're under Viacom, and Viacom is owned mostly by white people. So
So
I'm not really
We
shocked.
will never be on Viacom.
I'm not really
Or we
shocked.
should be on.
No, but if that is, if with all that said, it's all well and good. But if now you're given the opportunity to do something, whether it is last minute or whatever the case is, you have to do it properly. If you know you cannot do it properly,
If the budget low,
you
better they
cannot
call
make
one
it-
girl
you
and
cannot-
spotlight she and she vocal alone and let her be an
Yeah.
impactful performance than call 10 of them and
We
say,
did not see the 5 elements of Vogue.
we did not.
We didn't. And I know all 5, eh? Right.
Yeah, but if I had to produce that, it would have almost been voguing with documentary with a mix of, you know, because
educate people.
Yeah, there's a story to tell, because I don't really just want to see people come and cow
and then
or whatever and walk away, because that's still not giving
the categories.
That's not educating the
anybody.
audience
Agreed.
to what it is. So I felt as if you are going down that queer road of representation and whatnot, educating people should be on top of the list.
Because you have a performance like this and no Naomi, that makes no sense.
But it's not Naomi money.
Yeah, you bring Mother Balenciaga.
No, but even if you bring them again,
where's the lesson? Where's the education?
There is footage. There is you know, just like what Legendary would have done in their shows.
Yeah,
they give a background story to each person that is in the team,
like Willie Ninja,
right?
People
I think to that
and that is that in itself, outside of the glam and the lights and the cow. Right, you are being educated about what ballroom and queer culture in NYC and New York, whatever, is. And
so a little voiceover before it happened,
yeah.
Versus
we are here. A little voiceover, and I just
So, yeah.
and you're giving me dead drops on the beats.
Could have been produced better. That's
They could have gotten so much.
Right, because we didn't talk about the mics that had stopped working. Reon is upset. He said his mic had a auto-tune effect on it. Like, there were lots of... And the issue that they have with that, because yes, it's owned by Viacom, it's a white conglomerate, but black is the first letter in the B and BET, so nobody can sit down and be like, oh, white man own it to know. No. It'll be like, look, them time born on show, because there were lots of hiccups that you don't see in other shows. And even the other day when J-Lo got her Lifetime Achievement from Billboard and had 5 drag queens come out and in outfits, remix of outfits over the years.
That was given.
That was leaps and bounds better than that.
Yeah. And I just find it wasn't on the main stage.
Like, nobody has really watched BT again, so it's not like...
No, BT has its place.
It has its place, but it is exactly.
Lord.
Exactly.
Before we stray too far.
Yeah,
let me repeat the situation.
Thank you.
Right, let's bring it back.
Before we get too political.
So our best dress was
Chloe and Lizzo.
And our worst dress was Dominique, Rick Ross, Summer Walker, and Billy Porter. Thank you for joining us on our BET Award Red Carpet Rundown. I'm not too sure what show is, but whatever it is, you'll see us. The prime time Emmys are in September, I know that for sure.
That's right.
And maybe, I thought the other day, guys, let me know if you know about that. I thought, why have we never done like a post Miss Universe show?
Oh, wow.
That would
Well,
be
we
nice.
wasn't being shooting, Lord.
I'm just saying. I had the thoughts. Blow.
No, just say you have
Cow. Right? So until next time, guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification so you don't miss when the next episode drops. And until next time, bye.